play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. Do 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 do. Oh, this mic's fucked. Yo, my mic's fucked. 2 secs, chat. 2 secs, chat. Let me sort my mic out. It's bugging. Alright, I think it's sweet now, innit? Morning, Chavies. Fucking hell. I play Pokemon Go. Morning, boys. Morning. What we saying? What we saying? Markets aren't looking kind. That's one way to put it, bro. There's definitely one way to put it. Markets are looking shit right now. I was debating whether to jump on because the markets are just so shit, but I thought it looks alright, so I might as well jump on, do the last little 2 hours of the week. At least we can go for everything we've seen this week. Morning, Nico. Morning, Casual, Jeff, Sahid, Jed, Mers, Claudio, Jay, Falster, Shabusi, Troy, Universal, Big Mills. What we saying? Don't think we've had ALG. Wait. Don't you think we've had an ALG sweep for the DXY? So we'll be looking for it to go lower to that gap, hence long for EUGU. I'm more trading with this 4-hour CRT, but yeah, the dollar also has this CRT high I want it to take, so I'd really want price to kind of come down to fill this and then go up. So I want price to move down and then go higher like that. So we may easily take the Asia high. I'll more just be waiting on the dollar's price action. But that's basically what we want. That's basically what I'm looking for, chat. Could you ping me that? Oh yeah, no worries, bro. Let me text you now, Claudio. Let me text you now, brother. What we saying though, chat? What you saying to Kuds? What you saying, EBAM? In GU cells? Yeah, that's mainly what I'm looking for as well. EU GU cells. So let me put on this. I've got to send it this playlist. Let's see if it's any good. Let's see if it's any good. Let's see what this playlist is. Morning, Cole. Let's see what this playlist is saying. Yes, bro, morning. Been tuned in every day since Tuesday. Used to join on TikTok, but find these lives really valuable. Definitely going to tune in most days going forward. 100%, Jonna. I'll be real. The community we got on YouTube is fucking quality as well. King Lou, how you been? What you saying, ZX? How you doing, bro? Don't know if it's my feed or you keep pausing. I paused it for a second, but we're back now. Yeah, appreciate that though, Jonna, bro. Welcome to the com. The YouTube com's a lot better. We normally do have a lot more people in here. I did jump on a little bit late though, just cause the markets were looking a bit dead. But with that being said, there are still some decent opportunities in the market, so we're gonna be having a look still today. Let's get some more man in this YouTube, boys. If you're watching on TikTok, you can watch on YouTube for full screen and everything. Richesse FX on YouTube. Are you playing this weekend? I'm actually. Who are we playing? I think we're playing Palace. I know Bournemouth. That's it. Fucking hell. Ready? Score predictions. Oh mate, we got to win. We got to beat them. Not 12. Oh, we're the 12:30 as well. Could go the other way for us, really. You should run up some more educational YouTube vids, bro. What videos do you want to see, bro? On YouTube, what videos do you want to see? Why shorts? Mainly because of this 4-hour CRT we have, bro. We've got this 4-hour CRT across all of our pairs. To trade lower. So if you ignore that fucking line. But yeah, we got this CRT here, which I'm looking to complete. And then it's the same on the DXY as well. So we really want to come into this high, and therefore the lows on EU, GU. Looking at how we played out yesterday, again, it was kind of a weird session where we went one way and then it got completely reversed. So the other day went down and then that got completely reversed over the Asia session. Yesterday again we traded down. Let me turn this down a bit. We traded down, but then we had a big reversal where we obviously, if we was to truly be bearish, we would have been breaking this low and trading down into these lows. But as we haven't done that, it's telling me price does want to reverse, and I do want to see this CRT be completed first. We may complete this CRT and then continue down. But the fact that we've rejected this area and we didn't want to break the low first of all tells me either one or two things is happening. Either we're reversing to fill the gap, or we want to mitigate something higher, maybe an order block or something like that. Right, if not, then we would have just continued down. There's no reason else. So with that being said, I think this CRT is a good target. I think this CRT is a good target, mainly because it can be completed, and then either of those two things can happen. We can either then continue higher if we want, or we can reverse after that. But either way, we'd have got out of the trade because our TP is going to be at that high. So that's basically why I'm bullish on the DXY, and then just vice versa on EUGU as well. Even if it hasn't completed the next objective. Wait. Bro, your comments are like in... Wait. I didn't see the first, but all I saw is, or do you hold until it hits stop/TP, even if it hasn't met its objective in that day? Yeah, I always hold to the TP and stop loss, bro. I got the exact same bias as you today, brother. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, EU just looks a bit nice with the mitigation as well than GU. A bit of SMT at the highs as well, but bear in mind, chat, we've got... Obviously, EU actually took out this high and then dropped. As you can see, GU didn't manage to break that high. Didn't manage to break this high. And DXY, as we've already gone through, didn't manage to break that low. So we are seeing a bit of SMT there. All lining up for a decent short trade, to be honest, boys. So let's see if we can catch these. Do we have any news for today? I forgot to check. We do at 1:30. Fuck's sake. Are you looking stronger on EG? Yeah, bro. I mean, we saw that with the SMT. This was the original question. Wait, tagging. Yeah, it doesn't come up, bro. Just comment it again, brother. Maybe, I think if you said certain word, it might have been like banned from the chat or something. What we saying, TikTok? Last year, I feel like 20 to 30 pips during London was the move. This year, it's looking at 40 to 60 for New York. I still think London session's the best to trade, bro. It's just the most predictable one, in my opinion. But yeah, I do agree. The ranges are a lot bigger. We're getting bigger distributions during the London session, which is good for us, really. The more movement, the better in the London session, really. Another thing is all these tweets that Trump keeps doing, we are for the most part going to avoid them, or at least be in a decent amount of profit by the time they come through. Whereas if you trade New York, you're always running that risk of the news coming out and completely fucking your trade. I definitely think London session's still the go-to. How do you mark DTO? It's 5 AM, bro. Yeah, what video should I do on YouTube, Momentum? What you saying, Fletcher? What you saying, brother? What are we saying about this playlist? Mate, Cole's fucking jokes, bro. Fucking Cole. Morning follower, what you saying, bro? How you doing? Any other pairs you might have looking at? I haven't really looked at JPY in a while. We are getting this nice bearishness though that we've been wanting. Looks like we're back in the distro phase for the M basket, where we clearly are just distributing completely down. We did know that for a while, but it looks like that full trend is fully back on gear. We've got this low, which obviously should be taken. So we're back at the point of just looking for pure buyers on EUGU. EJGJ. Just purely looking at buyers if you actually can manage to get in. It's going to be a little bit different to get in, but if you can execute on buyers on EJGJ, it's always a good shout at this point. We're seeing the yen basket just distributing to the downside. So as long as you get on the right side, should be some decent trades to be had. Morning G, EU shorts looking like, yeah, that's what I want, bro. Bullish on gold. Let's have a look at gold. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Yeah, I still do want this low to be swept, really. I want us to come into this order block here before distributing higher. I want us to move down and then move higher to break this high. We've got this 4-hour order block. We've got this liquidity here, so we're waiting for that to get swept, and then we'll take the move like that. That's what we're trying to do, chat. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Everyone double tap the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Drop a like if you're watching on YouTube. Quick question: if I don't take a trade for 2 weeks, if I don't take a trade for 2 weeks, what does it mean? I've done something wrong? Does it mean I've done something wrong? Not necessarily, bro. A lot of the times, if you're just being disciplined in trading your strategy, you are going to go through dry patches. So that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Just think about if your strategy is actually versatile enough to take advantage of any markets. But that could happen, but you don't really want that as a common thing. You don't want to go 2 weeks a lot of the time without trading. A few weeks is fine, but not like on a consistent basis. How much you up this week? 3%, bro. What you saying, Derry? Market structure is bullish on the 50 mim. Yeah. Sort of depends if you're looking at EU or GU, but what the level is that TP? Not far off mine. It's basically just the CRT low, bro. The 4-hour CRT low. That's all it is, bro. I've binned off New York because of the orange buffoon. Yeah, mate. Oh, there we go. As soon as you said that, holy shit. Okay. Wow. As soon as you say that, that is actually hilarious. That is hilarious. That is actually jokes. Oh my god. As soon as he said that, bro. As soon as he fucking said that. This is why I haven't been setting limits in these markets when we're far away, boys. Holy shit. Bro, what's he gone and said? What's this guy gone and fucking said? Let me do some digging here, chat. He said something, I know that much. The last tweet he said was 4 hours ago. Alright, chat. Find a way out of the war. What's he told Vance? Mate, that could not have been timed any better. Oh, I wasn't even recording when that happened. Oh, shit, boys. I wasn't even recording. That is so funny. Alright, chat. This is basically what it is. Pretty sure this is what it is. Lebanon plans to attend a meeting in Washington next week to talk about and declare a ceasefire. So basically, chat, remember, if you see the dollar dumping, it means the war is getting less intense. If you see the dollar pumping, it means the war is getting more intense. And we're still within this CRT. Mate. GU looks a bit shit. EU looks like it could still potentially have a move. Holy candle. Holy candle. Alright, senior Lebanese official states ceasefire is necessary before any more discussions. Alright, so they're basically saying they're basically pushing Zelensky top 80s, Ukraine nearing a deal with Putin. Did that come out? I didn't see that. Four minutes ago it happened. Yeah, this is the news. This is what's causing it. Looking for buyers now, eh? Nah, bro, I'd still be looking for sells, to be fair. Putin. Everyone's saying it's Putin. Everyone's saying it's Putin. All I'm seeing, senior Lebanese official tells Reuters that Lebanon intends to take part in a meeting next week in Washington to discuss and announce a ceasefire. So Lebanon's pushing for a ceasefire to be announced next week. Yeah, at some point next week. So they're just trying to price that in now. Lou, I'm pissed and hit a 1 to 9. I'm on holiday though, innit? Is that bad? Lou, I'm pissed and hit a... Oh, you're pissed. Oh, and hit a 1 to 9. I'm on holiday. That's good, bro. But I mean, not gonna lie, that's got disaster written all over it. So you got your money now. Just don't do that again. You hit a 9 to 1. That means God actually smiled on you this morning. Go short, go short. I was looking to go short, bro. Any news, go short. Okay. Don't know about that advice. But holy, right, chat. We're gonna keep you lot updated to see exactly what that news was caused by. I'm pretty sure it is the Lebanon news, though. I'm pretty sure that. Oh no! Wait. Zelensky, chief assistant, believes Ukraine is close to reaching an agreement with Putin. Love that Putin lad. Just hit SL. Holy, yeah, yeah. I'm done. Yeah, mate, you should be. All right, chat. That is Putin news. Okay, we actually having a. Zelensky chief assistant believes Ukraine is close to reaching an agreement with Putin. Let's try and find news on this. Ukraine-Russia war latest. Putin and Zelensky agreed to Easter ceasefire. Okay, that's not it. Holy chat. Cheers, Putin, lad. Ruined my fucking holiday. Alright, there could still be sells on this. This wasn't actually caused by... Mate, the one time Trump actually decides not to tweet anything, he's probably playing golf right now. The one day Trump plays golf, we get fucking Putin and Zelensky are at it now. It's all one big party and you're not invited, boys. Or one old big old party and we're not invited. So we've got to make our own party. We've got to trade these markets, buy our fucking yachts, and create our own wars. Maybe a little bit too based for TikTok, but... Alright, that's really big news though. That's really, really big news. That'll actually be good for the world, but more importantly, that will be very bullish for EU-GU. Be interesting to see how the markets react to this, because bear in mind, people have basically just been pricing in the Iran situation, and now we're about to reach a ceasefire or an agreement. I don't really see what they see as an agreement. Reaching an agreement, what does that mean? Let's try and... We really need a break of this low to confirm that we are going to be bearish off this. We do need to wait for confirmations before we get in these shorts, boys. I'll be looking for sells from that box. You think it's valid or am I going to get cooked? Bear in mind, bro, we've only just pushed into it due to news, unscheduled news. About Russia, Ukraine. So that's literally the only reason we've tapped in. So it's the thing, bro. No one really knows if you're cooked or not. Where is Watch News? I am your news source now. I am the news. Bruv, do you think it's a bad day to only trade longs on UJ? I do like UJ. I do basically longs against the JPY. But I'd definitely rather pick EJ and GJ instead, as I've been saying, chat. The euro and the pound are both actually doing all right, relatively doing all right. Whereas the dollar, as we know, is very, very weak recently. So I would definitely be, if I'm looking to buy something against the JPY, bear in mind the JPY is very weak, I want to pick something that's strong against it. We've got EU and GU that's both quite strong. And then we've got the DXY, which is weak. So obviously we want to trade something that's strong against it. So we don't want to trade UJ, but we'll trade GJ and we'll trade EJ. So I think they're going to be a little bit easier for you, bro. Just based on the outlook of the market right now. JPY is one of those pairs, man. It's really easy to trade if you just follow the trend with it. So you do want to just respect the what pair is just generally bullish or bearish. We are going to break this low as well. Are we going to get these sells? Let's see how we react to the DTO. We've got... What's this big fucking level here? Let me make this brighter because it's not really helping us at all just seeing this. So we've got a 4-hour CRT target, we've got the sweep and the target, so this is what we're looking for price to do. We're coming off of a 30-minute imbalance, and we've just had that news out of Ukraine, which has sent the market into shock, pushed it right up, but now we're kind of getting price return to where it was. We've had a bearish breaker structure to the downside, so now we've got this fair value gap to fill, and then continue down. So if you are looking to get in, I think this is going to be your best opportunity in the London session for sure to get into the trade. Very interesting news. Holy candle, trust me. Big up everyone in this YouTube live, boys. These YouTube lives pops off if I don't get taken off. Can you drop us a tweet and say Dubai has been attacked? Should push it down. I've been looking for... Oh. Holy candle though, chat. That's Russia-Ukraine as well. That wasn't even Iran stuff. That wasn't even Israel, Iran, America cabal. This is actually the Zelensky-Putin cabal that was engineering this move, shall we say. Holy candle. Should we buy or sell? I'd be looking for sells, bro. I wouldn't let that news really change the bias too much. Let me I'm going to be updating this news, boys, waiting if anything else interesting comes out. Hopefully we can find out a little bit more about this agreement. What does that actually mean? 7 minutes ago now, that news, I first saw that news. I did think it was Trump news at the start, but stitch out of a GU sell there. Yeah, I think we could still sell off, to be honest, boys. I think we could still sell off. I think that's definitely the most likely thing that we do today. Mars ITA. Remember, I've seen you in the live before. Mate, I was creasing at that live yesterday. Someone sent me it with K's FX at the Expo. That was jokes. How comes your bias is bearish? It's not exactly a strong bias, bro. I'll be real. How did you know that news was coming out? I didn't know it was coming out, bro. I just checked the news as soon as it's... Bro, I'll be real. When you see a giga candle like that, you know it's news. I did think it was Iran. We had news about 10 minutes ago about the who actually was it? I don't know who it was. I'm not going to act like I know any Lebanese fucking politicians. But Lebanese officials state ceasefire is necessary before any more discussions. And also, senior Lebanese official tells Reuters that Lebanon intends to take part in a meeting next week to discuss and announce a ceasefire. So essentially, boys, we're pushing for that ceasefire and we're pushing for de-escalation in Iran, which I thought it would initially be that. It would make sense with the pump. But then about 2 minutes after that, we get news that Zelensky's chief assistant believes Ukraine is close to reaching an agreement with Iran. So that's basically that. That tweet called, yeah, bro. It wasn't a tweet, but... How watch news? Which website? If I told you that, bro, I would have to kill you. No, I'm joking. I'll just use... It depends, bro. You can use PickSweet or just First Squawk on Twitter. It's quite good. First Squawk's probably the easiest, to be fair, chat. Bought my tickets to that expo today, only £6, decent. I might go to it, to be fair. A lot of people's probably going to go there. It'll be quite funny. I've actually never been to one of those prop firm expos, trading expos. I've never been to any trading event, to be fair. The fuck are these candles out of nowhere? You can see on the screen, bro. This is what it was, that's what it was caused by. Everyone double tap the screen. How's there 160 likes in it, boys? They are free, by the way. They are free. The way you man are holding them likes, it's like you're saving them for another life. I paid £3. They should charge more, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All these people are spunking 50 quid a day on probably 10k accounts. They may as well just... They should make the tickets like a one-er. The same amount of people would probably still go. You always get bias wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I've barely got bias wrong in the last 2 months. There's been 2 days. I mean, yesterday, I'm not really quite sure how I got that bias wrong. Day before that, I literally won a trade on live with you, man. What I wanted yesterday was, I said I was waiting for the distro away, then I was looking for the OTE to enter off of, so down here. You can see price didn't really come anywhere near to that, but we still got the move. We got the move, retracement, and then move again. When we expand away initially, my bias is always the OTE to return to and then get that move. And the day before that was just an easy DTO trade. I had a pretty solid bullish bias. We had that news obviously break overnight about the de-escalation, which gave the market a pretty bullish bias. So we just continued on that with DTO entry. Pretty clean. But this is my only trade I've had this week, boys. It's the only trade I've had this week. 3%. I only risked half on that because it was following news. But it's decent. Do you follow any pages on X? Yeah, First Squawk, bro. They're the best for news. But this isn't the same expo as the guest one. The real one's in October. What's this one now, then? I don't know why there's actually so much beef within the trading space as well. Like, it is funny when I see people taking a piss out of each other and shit. But, bruv, like, we're all traders. I don't know why people are actually... like, there's always, like, little beefs between different traders. It's like, bro, my brother in Christ, you watch candles all day. He's off to Barca this year. Yeah. Going Barca. I've been Barca before, but I'm going back. Stopped trading a bit, started forward testing. Best thing ever. Yeah, forward testing is the best thing, bro, compared to back testing. Which pair? This is EU, bro. I'll put it in the bottom right, 2 secs. That's where the firms give away free accounts. Oh, fairs. Notice how Zaki is the centre of all of them. Who even is that? I'm not entering this trade, by the way, chat, so don't try and copy trade me and get done out. I've had a good week. I'm not pissing it down the drain on Friday after a fucking Russia war tweet. This would be what I would be going for if I was looking to get in, but I'm not getting in this one myself, so it's up to you, man. Yeah, I don't really know about that Zaki. I've seen him in person before in Canary. I see him. He had Do you remember the day Equity Edge went down? I don't know if you remember that. I think it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. But Equity Edge went down for like the first time, which was so predictable. They were selling accounts for like a tenner. I remember the account went down. I was seeing on my TikTok people fuming. And me and mates went out for some grub. And we see that Zaki walking around in a Equity Edge t-shirt. Or hoodie it was. Just bowling about. I thought, mate, you're brave, aren't you? But I don't know why that Zaki guy gets so much hate. I don't really know where the root of that is. Someone let me know. Well, as Trump spoke, I'm in cells, just seen that big move. It was actually, it's the funniest part about it, actually wasn't Trump news. It was actually, as you can see on the screen, bro, it's this news right here. There's Zelensky and Putin. I caught that thing I'm going to hold, though. What you caught buyers? Fairs. Fairs, lad. See if anything else has come out. I want to know more. Finland will make a statement against nuclear weapons and remove its ban. So Finland's getting nukes. Who invited Finland to the nuke party? When you're sending 55 ballistic missiles to the Middle East and the guy who hasn't even got enriched uranium says, get wings. That's Finland. What do you think? What do you think is stronger, pound or euro? Well, the euro right now, after that news, realistically this week it has been the pound that's been stronger. You can see with EG, but that news has obviously kicked the euro up the arse. Obviously, it's good. That is good for the pound. It's good for the British economy, but it's way better for the euro, for the European economy. If that war can actually slow down or just chill out. Now, that war has to end as well. It actually has to end. That's such a stupid war. There's so many people actually dying in that war. I thought it was funny with Evo X Academy offering a live for £297 and you do it every day for free. Fucking hell, £300 for a live every day, mate. I'll be a billionaire. Do you think EU will return to Russian oil if peace is agreed? It depends on what terms, bro. I think they want to move away from it anyway, but yeah. It really depends. Literally, all we've seen is they're reaching an agreement. So we've got no idea what that actually entails. But if it's not a favourable agreement for Ukraine, then no, they won't. But if it is favourable, then probably, yeah. I can imagine it's going to be more favourable on Russia, but we'll see. But yeah, I think the euro is a little bit stronger than the pound right now. Should we short now? That's up to you, bro. This is what I'll be looking at. I'm not going to execute on these, but that's what I would execute on, bro, if I was looking to get him. Oh, for fuck's sake. Trump's not tweeted anything about this agreement just yet, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. Last thing he tweeted was 4 hours ago. And he just retweeted an article that was glazing him. Just got a BBC breaking news. Of course, it's about some bullshit, not about the mad important thing that's just happened. CPI later going to be interesting. Yeah, defo. Look, I'm head off as this market isn't my boat. Isn't my boat today. You might as well tune in, Sam. And I'll be honest, you might as well stay in the live. What else are you going to do? I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to go down to your fridge, go get about 2 or 3 slices of ham, sit in your room, put some you-know-what on the big TV and go to town. Be way better to just sit in this live, bro. I'll be real than doing that. Yeah, CPI is in, what, 2.5 hours? So it should be interesting. Lou, what would you do if Jimskin started dropping the shoulder whilst playing GTA 6 on your computer, then Mason hung you upside down and started flexing his $1 bills? Really a lot to unpack with that one. A lot to unpack. Jimskin started dropping the shoulder. Well, that's obviously quite good. It's quite good to see. But he's playing GTA 6 on my computer. What's the need? Jimskin's got like a 30k backpack and he's got to use my computer, which I use for trading, to play GTA 6. GTA 6 is not even out, so somehow he's actually got an unreleased game. He's dropped the shoulder, so he's already increased his aura. So using my PC is just greedy. I know he's got one for himself, so I wouldn't be too angry because it's pretty cool. But I mean, I'll just tell him, go get your own PC, set it up over there. I'll trade. You can play GTA 6. You keep dropping his shoulder to build the aura of the room. But then this next bit, Mace hung you upside down and started flexing his $1 bills. Now, I don't really know what you mean by hang me upside down. I don't know if you think Mace is some kind of 7-foot tall giant that can just grab me by my foot and hang me upside down until pennies fall out of my pocket. But if he did manage to do that, well, I'm pretty helpless in the situation anyway, so I suppose I'll just have to let him flex his $1 bills and then... Don't know, yeah, that's probably it, to be fair. EG price action is horrible. I don't know how people trade Euro GBP. It's a shittest pair to trade. Was the 10-15 candle from news or just normal? Nah, bro, it's because I said something on the live and the market's just reacted. I told everyone to buy, so see the market just pumps like that. Oh yeah, and also there was a potential ceasefire in Ukraine. Might have a little bit of something to do with it. W Aura King Lou. Come on, bro. Come on, Aura King. I rate that name. But yeah, on screen is what that candle is actually caused by. Maybe I've got to make it a little bit clearer by just... Oh, the arrow's got to be the other way. Can you look up Pay Up Junction? Can you look up Pay Up Junction, please? Very interesting website. I think I've seen that, bro. That just tests like how legit a firm is, isn't it? Talking about GTA 6, how many people do you think will take a week off work just to play it? Not gonna lie, if you take a week off work, if anyone in this live dare take a week out of trading to play GTA 6, when you return, you will have to do some explaining for yourself. Seriously. It's GTA. It's a fucking game where you run around stealing cars. It is fun. But like, holy shit, can we not do that in the evening or the night time? If you're staying off work to play GTA 6, that is holy childish. You can play it in the evening, boys. After the market's done. Listen. I'm listening. Great setup. I'm not getting in this one, bro, but see if anyone in the chat. Is anyone jumping in this, boys? I'm not getting in this. As I said, I've had a good week this week, so I don't really want to let it risk on this trade right here. I'm taking a year off. I'm taking a year off GTA to trade. Wait, what? I don't really know what the fuck you're trying to say there, but you're taking a year off of GTA to trade. What does that even mean? What do you mean by that? So you're a full-time GTA 5 player is what you're telling me. Now, I feel like it's going to run the range. G, you've got nice liquidity. Fair play. I mean, I personally think the higher time frame bias is still going to come through, so we should see bearish price action from here. But at the same time, we have had that news come out, so I'm not really willing to put my money where my mouth is. So, take what I say with a pinch of salt here, but I would be bearish, personally. Should we all short now? It's up to you, bro. It's massively up to you. Why sell? I want this 4-hour CRT to be completed. You can see on the 4-hour we got this candle high was swept, so we want to trade down into this candle low. That's the move I want to see completed. We've also really been struggling to actually break this high. We're seeing SMT at the highs where EU actually broke this high, but GU and DXY were unable to break past this. So EU actually breaking above it was the outlier. Then got rejected heavily, giving us a CRT of this candle here. So I just want that to be completed, basically. Oh shit, wait. Man, I'm gonna have to shut. Fucking bin men, allow yourself, bro. Holy job. Everyone double tap the screen, boys. Everyone double tap the screen right now. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 5k likes in here real quick. I'm going to be giving away some shit on this live as well, boys. So make sure you're locked in. The helpline is open as well. Don't know who keeps adding me to fucking group chats. Can you please stop doing that? Put something on my... Why is the colours on this phone inverted? The fuck's that about? What news was it, Lou? Literally on the screen, brother. On the screen, my boy. Helpline's open, boys. Anyone wants to ring. What pair is this? This is EU, bro. Let me know if there's any other pairs you want me to have a look at. You want me to check. When you trade CRT, do you need the candle that pierces the high or low to be the lower time frame to be its highest or lowest, as it's technically the order block? When you trade CRT, do you need the candle that pierces the high or low on the lower time frame to be the highest or lowest? I don't really know what you mean, bro. I don't really know what you mean by that. Does passing an account on CPR work on Forex as well as it does on futures? Well, majority of firms don't allow you to open or close a trade within 5 minutes of red folder news. So, yeah, not really, bro. Not massively the same. There probably are firms that allow it, but look, you set an order on this one. Nah, not on this one, boys. I'm not in this one. This is what I would be doing if I wanted to get in. As I said, I've only had one trade this week, being this long here. 3%, so that was pretty nice. That's all I'm really going to have this week. There's no point me risking any of that. Maybe if I full risked it, maybe, but I only half risked it, so I don't really want to risk blowing my profits. Just want the markets to go back to normal. It's good though, bro. It's good we're getting this volume. It is good, and it's good that you lot get to actually watch what's going on and learn through this. Because everyone who starts trading in like a year from now, they're not going to have gone through this phase of the market. So that's a rare phase of the market that you lot are actually getting to watch. I'm in buyers. Fair play, bro. Where do you get in? Journaling in these times is an important thing. 100%, bro. I mean, journaling's important all the time, but especially in these markets. See how it reacts to these lows. We are trading below this opening gap now. Let's see. If price breaks the 4-hour highs, do we have a new range? Yeah, bro. If we break these highs, we have a new range, yeah. I mean, really, it's this high, but... Holy cooked. glad I didn't get in on this stinker. Let's see how we play out. If I was trading a bullish CRT and I dropped down to a lower time frame to mark the SysD, would the bearish candle that pierces the low need to be the lowest on that leg to be a valid order block? Nah, bro. I don't trade the same way that you're talking about. I don't trade the way you're talking about, bro. That sounds a bit like you're pattern trading, to be honest, mate. It's like, oh, you need to see this and then use this specific candle. After CRT happens, it's different to sort of most ways of trading. With CRT, let me clear off this chart for a sec. With CRT, once you've got the candle that confirms it, it's not so much as looking for a specific order block. It's just getting in the trade any way you can. So as soon as you see this, let's just go down to what I would consider. So yeah, I would mark out this fair value gap here. Really is the level I'd look for as my POI to sell off of. As soon as we got that candle complete. I'm assuming you're asking, should we use this order block or this order block? There's no way to tell. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's not that simple. Trading's not that simple. There's not a right or wrong thing. It's not like, oh, if you pick these order blocks up here, you're always going to win. Like, sometimes it's going to come off here. Sometimes it will come off here. Sometimes it won't come off anything. It will just drop. So it's more about actually being versatile and having ways to get in. That's why what we do, we have a higher time frame bias. So if we have this, then we'd have, for example, a bearish bias down to here. And then you have a strategy that lets you capitalize on that. So I have the ALG strat and the DTO strat that lets me capitalize on this move. So I'll show you for an example, right? Wait, if we get rid of this, we'll put it back on after. But the way I'd trade it would be, once I've got a bearish high time frame bias, I'd wait till here. And this is what I was looking for before that news candle came out. We wanted price to either sweep the high and then look for the ALG sell, or price to come into the DTO and then get the sell off the DTO. So we have two levels to sell at, the DTO and the Asia high. So it's not really a matter of what specific order block up here. It's more just having your bias and then having an actual strategy to get into the market. So if we got a bearish, this CRT will give me the initial bearish bias. And in my mind, I'm thinking, right, cool, I'm looking at sells. So I'll use my two strategies and then look for sells. As I said, either off the ALG high or the DTO. Obviously, we had news come through, which completely boomed us straight up. So I didn't get in anything. But that is what I would be really looking for. Yeah, them sells are cooked now anyway. So there's not even really point drawing them back on. So what I'm saying, chat, is why I don't want to be risking my money on these stupid trades. That could have been an easy fucking like 2k loss for no reason. I had a good trade on Monday. Wednesday I was waiting ages for. Took me like 2 hours to actually build the trade, win the trade. I don't want to piss it all away just because of one silly trade. Trends bullish. For real, is no strat is more collective of confirmations, fundamentals, and your own input. Yeah, trust me, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. EUGU. It's a little bit finished now. It's kind of untradeable at this point. I can't lie, I just find 15-minute way more reliable. Yeah, I agree, bro. We can break this higher, then maybe we might get sells again. But at this point, boys, I'd sort of just park the idea. So that news is having a higher impact. We do have news as well, boys, at 1:30. Bear in mind. Bear that in mind. We do have news at 1:30, so. European airports face systematic shortage of jet fuel if their Strait of Hormuz is not fully open within 3 weeks. Antwerp port hopes to be fully operational again in 24 hours. Israeli army. Last week, more than 40 militants were eliminated and more than 50 Hezbollah infrastructure sites were dismantled in southern Lebanon. What's your thoughts on gold, Lou? I'll be bullish on gold, bro. Thoughts on fentanyl? Fentanyl, right, let's check fentanyl. That'll do. FNTL, so this is the fentanyl chart right here, boys, as you can see in the bottom right. As you can see in the bottom right, this is the fentanyl chart, ticker FNTL. So let's do a bit of, okay, so fentanyl's actually been going down, which is pretty good for the world. We did wick all-time lows on fentanyl, which all-time low, fentanyl sort of goes together. But yeah, we did wick these all-time lows and then rejected it after that. But the candle initially, the first 10 days has opened bearish. So I can imagine the bearishness does continue and we just see more selling pressure. So right now, I'll be looking to sell Fent back down to these all-time lows. If we look, we do have clear resistance here. Price just doesn't really want to break past the 190 level. If we go down even more, yeah, we can see we're getting strong rejection off that. So I'd be looking to sell. I'll be looking to get in shorts on fentanyl. Stops above this resistance point and then aiming for that all-time low again. Your trims in longs. Your trims in shorts, bro. You use financial juice. I use Squawk tweets, bro. I made 1,500 quid in evals. 34 is a problem. Evals lucid. 34 extra. Is it a problem? Nah, bro. Come on, Norpower. I'm in longs. Fair play. Apparently my trim's in longs as well. This guy's trim's in shorts, so I know where I'd rather be. Respectfully. But yeah, gold I would be bullish on. I do really want it to take out these lows first though. Want price to take out these lows and then come higher on gold. Been really stacking up on buyers nicely these last few weeks. So I just want that next phase of bullishness. If you look, we've broken this previous high. So our current range is from this low to this high here. So we want this range to fully retrace. And then have the next distribution phase higher. My POI would be this 4-hour order block, and we've got a lot of internal liquidity here. So I want this to get swept, induce some sellers, and then get the buyers targets on this high right here. So what, around, yeah, 4862. Yeah, we've broken out of that high, so it does look like the market is just purely going to be pushing higher. Crypto, what about it, bro? DTO sells up on UC. I'll check it in a sec, bro. So Fent addiction coming back up. I think it's actually going to go back down, bro. I think it's actually going to be bearish. Buy fentanyl. Okay, probably spamming buy at FNTL is probably not the best thing to say in the chat. Where can we buy it from, though? I don't know anyone who sells FNTL. I'll check USDC HF in a minute, bro. For example, can an order block when trading in either direction be bullish or bearish candles? It does have to be a specific bias at the time, like bullish or... Nah, yeah, it can be either, bro. It can be either. It's better, really. It's cleaner if it is. Obviously, a bullish one has to be a black candle. It's bullish if it is a black candle. More bullish, but it doesn't matter. It can be either one, bro. It can be either one. So, for example, on this high here, if I was picking an order block out of this, I would actually pick this candle here as my order block rather than this candle here. Reason being is this candle here actually completed an objective. So this candle here actually took out the high. You can see this is the previous high. And this candle right here, this black candle, took out this liquidity, and then it also took out the previous candle high. So it actually completed an objective before the drop, which shows that it has a significant impact on the market. So I'd use this order block rather than that, regardless of the colour. then we'd use that, for example. DTO sells. I know. High time frame structure is not really great. It reminds me of a fucking futures, bro. Futures pair. The way you can see we're just dumping, pumping, dump. We're not really following any structure. And then recently we've kind of just been consolidating here. So you would just go, I suppose, with a higher time frame trend, which is bearish. Obviously with these big distribution sell-offs. So yeah, I would probably just be biased anyway, but it's not really great, to be fair. You're saying sell set up on the DTO. Yeah, I mean, that does look nice, to be fair. Got fucking stronghold resistance against this order block here. Fuck me. Tapped into it multiple times. Assuming you want this move here. Bear in mind, the news for this was bearish because the dollar was obviously the first of the two in the pair. So the news for this was bearish. So really you'd be looking, if you want a continuation of that, you'd be looking for that. So yeah, I do think it's a good entry, bro. What's the song that May said's like unreal? Alright, it's up next. Perfect, that's what I was trying to ask before, didn't I, to heard it. Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries, bro. You can always book in a call with me if you want, bro. I can explain it on the phone. I do offer free calls to anyone in the live right now. Opinions on EU. Alright, it's really hard to trade after that news, bro. I just assume it's going to continue bullish, really, bro. Was looking for sells earlier. Sort of, not really. I was sort of looking for sells, but we obviously had this news about Russia-Ukraine, which is giga pumped the market. So yeah, this song's doing too much. Apparently this one's cold. Yeah, I'm probably... What? Bro just said what? What do you mean? Funded gone for fuck's sake? Oh, peak, bro. Did you get caught out by that? That's actually so jarring. Chat, can we stop messaging the fucking trading helpline, Snapchat, stuff like this as well? Someone just popped up to my story and said, "Are you circumcised?" What do I even say to that? I'm just going to say, "Ask your old dear." That must be a glitch. I'm too sure it is. I had a small risk, but this tweet cooked me. Yeah, the tweet cooked a lot of people, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't a tweet. It wasn't a tweet, but... For once, it actually wasn't Trump just spam tweeting. Okay, they're just restricting me. It was going too well. It's going too well. Lou, I added. Oh, okay. But that's bot fair. But that's not fair, man. Why us? But it's okay, I guess. Yeah, bro. It's one of those things, man. It's just the markets we're in right now. There's a lot of fucking wars going on right now. I did think the same. I thought it was down to Iran, but it's not. It's India government official says India has purchased energy from Russia and America. Israel-Lebanon negotiations. Next will be preparatory talk. Okay, we're getting more in it. Okay, here we go. We're getting a lot of shit coming about the ceasefire or whatever. Kremlin says Orthodox Easter ceasefire is humanitarian. Kremlin says on Envoy Dmitriev's trip to the United States. We confirm the visit. Kremlin said there can be peace today if Ukraine's Zelensky makes a decision. Kremlin says Dmitriev is not negotiating on Ukraine settlement. Says Russia wants peace, not a ceasefire. Kremlin says Dmitriev visits to the United States is not the resumption of Ukraine peace negotiations. Russia's Novak says government is looking to increase fuel supplies to domestic market. Russia's liquid hydrocarbon production seen at around 515 million. So what really is this? Okay, this is a bit of a weird song. Alright, let's play one round of Geo. Boys, we're going to play Geo again. If we get silver medal, I'm giving away a 50%. If we get a gold medal, I'm giving away I'm giving away a funded account. So we may be giving away a funded account if we can absolutely cook this game. Let's go. No, not Asia. Fuck off. This USD CHF trade actually looks well nice. Fuck off, Germany, bro. This is probably Brazil. We got Mexico City though. Yeah, it was fucking Brazil. Bro, Brazil's so hard to guess. So hard to guess. Can you please hit Euro AUD? What are you looking at Euro AUD, bro? Add me back on Snapchat. How did you, mate? You love choosing Italy. I know, bro. It's because I've been there so many times. So loads of places just resemble Italy. Even this looks like Italy. To me. I know it's not, but... It's probably Turkey, this, but let's just go Italy. That was a poor round. It looks like an English college, but it's obviously America. What does that say? Vision Technology. San Francisco. I should have fucking known. Euro AUD sells. Oh, mate. Bro, they need to stop taking the piss with this, bro. How are you going to drop me there? This has got to be Mexico City. Chile. Fuck's sake. Whoa, this looks well nice. This is Russia. Why does it look so nice? Assuming it's like... It's near the mountain, so it's got to be like... Let's go here. Oh, it was Greek. For fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm here this round. Yeah, this round's cooked. Should we just skip this round? Because this round's giga cooked. This round's cooked. Let's just skip through it quickly. Okay, it's a new round. I ain't got a fucking clue where this is. I think I might have seen a Texas flag. No, New York. Oh, mate, are you actually being serious, bro? Pretty sure this is... This round's cooked again, bro. Like, what? Okay, this is... Even this, bruv. This is bare hard. Pill not approved. Sick. Where is this, bro? Like, Mexico City? Okay. Finally, I love going Mexico City as well. You get bears in Mexico City. Okay, this is England. No, it's not. Paris. Boom. Alright, we brought it back there. Brought it back there. This looks like the Greece we had, but I think it's France. There's a church. I'm pretty sure this is France, isn't it? Oh no, it's Spain. Or Portugal. Okay, let's go live with Mario. Why not? Nothing else going on in this market. Oh, hello, Mario.
Yes, it's me, Mario, brother. How are you?
I'm good, brother. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Spain. Got a lot of mountains in that. Let's... Oh, that was a silver medal, boys. I carried on that one, though. That's a 50%. Alright, whoever's DM me for 50%, I'll give you that ASAP. Bro, people don't use their brain. They came in live and asked for trade in chats like you are moving the market. Yeah, trust me. Next message is give trade. Facts. No, facts. Bro, I can't actually do shit. I can't do shit. I really can't do shit on TikTok because it's a matter of time before they've got this new thing, right, where they just... For some reason, they've got this banning thing where they will take me off the FYP just all the time for like reproduced content or monotone content. They've got better at ban. They don't ban anymore, but they just take you off the FYP. So I've got 14 man in this live. Like, what's the point? I did have like 100 odd when I weren't getting banned. If I see the writing, I can get the country, but I need a row name or banner. It's got to be Czech Republic, innit? Or Slovakia. Let's go Prague. Good guess. Right, that's a great start, boys. Remember, if we get a gold medal on this, I'm going to be giving away someone in this live a funded account. If we can get a gold medal. Bro said Poland. Hello, what are you saying, DR? Yeah, everyone lock in, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone lock in. If we get... Oh, wait, 2 secs, chat. 2 secs. Yo, chat, I had to answer that. What happened? All the people probably left after the 2 trades earlier. Nah, to be fair, bro, it's because I got taken off the FYP. Well, I had like 60 views, and obviously it's just a constant churn of people in and out. But when they take me off of it, it just means like if someone leaves the live, no one's joining back. So just got yeah. I was on the phone, boys. My nan called me. I had to answer that real quick. We're on a biblical run, and we get a random stretch of fuck me. Chat, what country is this? What country is that? Chat, by the way, starting next week, my lives are going to be starting at 8 AM. 8 AM I'm going to be live next week, starting from. Didn't we have this the other day? Probably looked like this. Finland, someone said. But yeah, chat, starting next week, I'm going to be live at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when my lives are actually banging views. We've been doing alright on views, but I've been jumping on bare late, which is why the views have gone down a bit. I want to just continue this grind. Taking my foot off the pedal a little bit with the YouTube grind, but I'm going to bang loads of more videos up. And like I said, I'm going to start going live earlier. I'm going to start running the lives at 8 o'clock. So everyone on YouTube, 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, will be going live. I'm going to start banging a lot more clips out on my TikTok as well. So if you boys do want to stay updated with what I'm doing on a day-to-day, then follow me on TikTok, boys. Scandinavia, right, we'll go with Finland. It's definitely going to be like Russia or something, isn't it? Mehmet, you fucked it the whole game for us, bro. Terrible guess. Okay, this is Greece. Go Athens. Boom, 4 miles. And I've brought it straight back. Bro, this is so annoying. Any new possible trader entering your live seeing you play games. Fucking hell, bro. Lighten up a bit, mate. Not being funny, bro. You try to fucking sit here and trade every single day for 4 hours on a live stream when the markets are dead. How about you ask me a question and I'll answer it? But if you're not asking me a question, then obviously I'm going to play a game. There's nothing going on. What do you want me to do? Alright, cool. Let's try your idea, bro. Let's try your idea. Try your idea. Are you shorts? Nah, bro. Market's dead. I wouldn't get in shorts. Market's finished. Nothing to be had today. We've got CPI in 2 hours' time, so you just don't want to get in any trades. You got to give trade, bro. Yeah, man, always try to come up in here early. The lives will be so much better when I'm jumping on earlier. Because where I've been jumping on at like 9 o'clock, we're missing like an hour of price action that I could be on live for. So if I just go 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, then we'll only be playing games for like the last hour, half hour. And the first like 3 hours will be pure trading. Your map game never chooses Kenya. It does actually sometimes choose Kenya, bro, to be fair. Would back Richesse Power League if we can get numbers. Whereabouts are you from, bro? This is England. Oh, no. It said Brooklyn. Where's Brooklyn? $10,000 miles away. Yeah, east of Manhattan. Turns out it was the other side of the entire planet. Couldn't have actually been a worse guess if I tried. Trucks kick border lad. I'm North London. Kick border lads. Yeah, I'll be active. Yeah, chat. I'm going to start jumping on at 8 a.m. Starting next week, boys. 8 a.m. grind is real. Taking a little bit of my foot off the gas on YouTube. What we've done this year is fucking sick. We've gained about 20k subscribers. We've doubled the live viewers. Our average used to be like 70. Now we sit at like 150 most days. But where I've been, the later I jump on, the less interest people have. So I just need to jump on at 8 really, and just like keep that going for a decent period of time. Need to jump on at 8. Weather decent now too, trust me. North London, yeah, that's not Barkingside. You're from Barkingside. That is the power league that I'd go to as well. In Euro USD, we've got a low at 650 Spain now, and today when it reached the same level, it gets highs also before the news. Do you think we'll test that same level again? Euro USD at 450 yesterday. $4.50. Oh, Spanish time. So 5:30 for us. This high here. Do you think it will test the same level again? And we're basically testing it now, bro. I did see that as manipulation because this high was made. The next 4-hour candle opened, swept the high and then rejected. So I was looking for price to continue down off that. But since the news has come through, I do think we'll run past that and most likely run past this high now. Most likely do that, especially after that news. So yeah, that's that level. But yeah, chat. Dubs in the chat, man. Next week, starting at 8 o'clock. I'm back on the YouTube grind. We're going to have a YouTube video uploaded every other day. Every other day, we're going to have a YouTube video uploaded. And every day, we're going to be live at 8 a.m. That is the new schedule on YouTube, boys. So dubs in the chat for that. It's going to be active. I'm going to try and grow it out. I need to start posting more on TikTok as well. The next week, boys, you're going to see my socials are going to be on fire. Lives are going to be double active. We're going to make them bare early. 8 a.m. to 12 o'clock. 4-hour stream on the dot. Everyone make sure you're here at 8. I'm going to be doing YouTube videos every other day. So you man are going to be having free uploads every single week to lock in with if you man are trying to watch that. And I'm also going to be just posting bears on TikTok as well. Price not really wanting to break this level. We do have a 5-minute low now, so let's wait for this low if we could potentially break this. Both at this 30-minute fair value gap now. Let's mark out these lows here. No worries, bro. What is CRT? CRT is candle range theory, bro. I do have a video on it on my YouTube channel. If you want to watch that. Or actually, bro, tell you what, Brian, if you send me a DM on Discord, I can send you over some shit I've got in there in the mentorship. Essentially what it is, it's kind of hard to break it fully down, but it's when we... Actually, the best way to do it. Booking a call, bro. Just booking a call with me and I can explain it. Let me show you... This is it right here. So you can see it's a candlestick pattern. So we've got two candles here, and you can see candle A, this one, and then candle B, this one. So what we really want to see is mark out this candle's high, this candle's low, and if candle B takes the high, but then closes back within, so it doesn't close the high and then continue higher. Sorry, take the high and then continue higher. It just takes the high, but then closes back within the low. This shows manipulation and that the buyers fail to beat the sellers, and then we're going to trade down into the candle's low. Just like we do here. Right, so we sweep the high, close back within the range, and then we look to sell down to the opposite candle. So that's basically what we saw here. You can see this candle is our candle A, and this is our candle B. You can see candle B took out the high. So we really want to see price continue down to the low. We've had news come through, fundamental news about Russia-Ukraine, which is why sort of a spanner got put into those works. But that's generally what CRT is. Normally we'd want it to trade down to there. And I do think it was on our way to trading down to there until that news obviously came through and just changed everything up. Someone in the chat, shorts in EU. Yeah, I think... Oh, Mehmet said I was in shorts in EU. Yeah, that is peak. Yeah, chat, I'm having a YouTube video uploaded today though, boys, on the only trade I've had this week. As I said, I want to get a lot more active with the posting on YouTube. I know you, man, rate the video, so we'll just try to bring some bangers out to you, man. We've gained a lot in subs as well. Have we hit 30k subs yet? $29.2k. 4 million views on our channel is pretty good. Got it. Do you only take the 4 hour time frame in consideration when trading CRT? 4 hour and above, bro. I wouldn't go any lower than the 4 hour. Definitely say 4 hour and above. Definitely say 4 hour and above, bro. You can use it on the lower time frame, but it's just going to get rejected way more times. So it's just harder to actually predict. Whereas you can see it does play out. So we've got one here, for example, candle A, candle B. Took out the candle high, and then we trade down into the candle low. So it's something you can see on the lower time frames, but in terms of actually trading it, I think the higher time frame is definitely better. We can see we're trading our way out of this fair value gap right now. Looks like this bullish price action is just going to continue. Only take shorts, bro, if EU is bullish. I short in USDCHF. I only take short trades, bro, if EU is bullish. I short in USDCHF. And if USDCHF bullish, I short in Euro USD. Oh, fair play. Why do you only short? That's weird. It's a bit of an OCD thing, innit, man? You only short. I mean, fairs. Who taught you everything you know? Not really one person, bro. Just learned it through years of experience, to be honest, bro. As I said, I actually sit and watch these markets every day for the last, like, 5 years. I've sit and watched every single London session play out, tick by tick, candle by candle. So I've just learned how it works, what it reacts off. I've learned that it reacts off the Asia low and the Asia high a lot. Also reacts off the daily true open a lot. So if you know how to trade using the Asia high and low and the daily true open, you're always going to be able to find a trade in any market. So we are getting this inversion. We'll see how this candle closes. We've got 50 seconds left of the close, so if we can invert it, that will be interesting. Richesse helpline, I need help. You can call the helpline, bro. Okay, you've sent me about 3 things. Bro, just send me EU longs. I mean, fair play. But I'm not too sure what you need help with. That trade literally won. Okay, 5 minute is looking interesting. How did the EU end up? Right, we're seeing a bit of SMT between EU and GU. See, EG is really strong right now, which is why the euro's sort of not willing to invert, but the pound's doing it pretty easily. Let's have a look at the dollar. Oh, allow this song, bro. I like this tunes, but too much of it is like, fucking hell. Shorting on the 3 months. I thought you had longs on the 3 months, I'm pretty sure you had. Pretty sure you had longs. I'm assuming you're trolling anyway, but... Let's let this 5 minute candle play out, see if we can invert or if we're just going to continue down. CPR today, yeah, bro. 2 hours time. What the fuck was that? Don't have CPR. Boys, I'm going to be doing the post-London stream for free. Normally I do it with the mentorship students only, but in the Discord today I'm going to be doing it to everyone. So if you want to see the post-London stream, everyone get in the Discord. I'm going to be going on that at quarter to 12. It's 4 PM in India. India's actually, what, 4 PM now? Or you mean the news is at 4? Wow, it can't be at 4 PM. Wait. Yeah, there's literally no physical way that it can be at 4, unless you're like a half hour for some reason in front. Yeah, interesting. We can see the pound's definitely weaker right now. Waiting to see if we can invert this. It doesn't look like we are going to. So yeah, boys, everyone on the Discord at 1:45. Everyone get on the Discord at 1:45. We're going to be running that. Mehmet sent me more. No, I'm shorting. Fair enough, Mehmet, mate. Not sure why your chart actually says longs. Now India 4. Oh, fair play. Seems everyone waiting for New York, preparing. Seems like every pair waiting for New York Open. Yeah, 100%, bro. It is how we do move like this on CPR day, so it is normal. Yeah, it looks like we are going to just continue down off this fair value gap. Yeah. Yeah, just getting continuations. Fuck me, that USD chef off the DTO is moving lovely though. Who got in the USD chef? I can't remember who it was who actually got in that. It's moving lovely though. USD CHF going good. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. Flying through. Absolutely flying through. How do I join the Discord? Links in my YouTube, in the profile of my YouTube, bro. If you go to my YouTube bio, you should have all the links there. So just click the link, bro. Really don't know why this fucking phone has inverted colours. It's so annoying. Alright, chat, I'm going to jump off now. I'm going to jump in the mentorship chat. I'm going to jump in the mentorship stream right now. I feel like we got a lot to talk about in there. So, yeah, everyone get in the Discord right now. I'm going to be continuing the live on Discord right now. Yeah, everyone go over to the Discord right now, boys. I'm going to be reloading this live out on Discord right now. Yeah, appreciate you all you lot tuning in, boys. Big up to everyone. I'm going to be continuing the live on Discord. So if you want to still stay on the live, what time frame is this real quick? This is the 5-minute time frame, bro. It's the 5-minute time frame. It does say in the bottom right, the pair, the time frame, and the date. Obviously the date, but... there is more trade for now. Yeah, boys, I'm going to be going in the Discord right now, and I'm going to be getting in, breaking down what we've seen today, what we've seen this week, how you could have best traded today, what pairs were the best, etc, etc. Basically, normally what I do with my mentorship students. Today, I'm going to be doing it for free for all of you lot in the Discord. So, yeah, boys, I'll see you on the Discord. Appreciate you tuning in today and this week in general. Like I said, next week, I'm going to be running the lives at 8 AM, and I'm also going to be posting like 5 times a day on TikTok and 3 times a week on YouTube. So, going to be popping off next week, boys, but I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one, people. Sweet, boys. Sweet, everyone on YouTube, boys. Everyone on YouTube, so can I join the Discord live free? Yeah, bro, 100%. If any of you are watching right now, I'll show you how to get in. So just go to my channel and click more links, click on the Discord. Once you click that link, it will take you to the Discord, bro. Just verify yourself, and then yeah, you'll be able to see the live when I send it. But yeah, I appreciate all you tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one, people. Sweet boys.